Hey guys, Mike here at MA Tutorials. Welcome back. Well, guys, today we're going to do another modeling video, and it's again a subscriber request. And today's model will be a cup and saucer. Okay, um, a pretty basic object, but some small challenges when modeling. Before we get into that, I want to congratulate Dylan Voigt for winning our first modeling competition, and there are going to be more in the future, so I'll keep you posted on that. And that said, let's get started with our model. Okay, so we're going to start with a polygon cylinder. We're going to drag that out and we're going to pull it up and just give it a little bit of height, not too much. Okay, in our attribute editor, we're going to bump up subdivisions to 30 and we'll do 6 caps like that. All right, then we're going to go in and on the bottom, we're going to right click, go to face, and we're going to select this face row. Okay. And actually what we'll do is we'll select that one as well. And that one should respond, but I'll have to do it manually, apparently. Almost there. There we go. Make sure I got nothing else selected. Edit mesh, extrude under face. Hit W and just push that down slightly. Okay. And then we're going to go back in and we're going to right click on edge. I'm going to take these 3 edges and we're going to do the same at the bottom, like so. And we're going to start to pull them up, and then we'll skip 1 row and just take the outer 2, and we'll pull that up. And then we'll take just the one on the outside, and we'll pull that up until we're at something like this. Okay. All right. Now let's smooth this out to see how it looks. Right click object mode, hit 3 on your keyboard. Okay, that's pretty basic stuff. And just to make this line a bit sharper here, what we'll do is hit 1 to go back, go to Mesh Tools, Insert Edge Loop Tool, Option Box, Single Setting, and I'm just going to add an edge loop there and one there. Hit Q on your keyboard, close that out, right click Object Mode, and hit 3. That looks slightly better, okay? So that's pretty basic, okay? Now for the cup, we're going to take a polygon cylinder, pull it up a little bit. Let's set this guy to translate value 0, so it's nice and centered. So we're going to set these values to 0 in the polycylinder 1 tab. And then we're going to take this guy and we'll do the same. There we go. We're going to hit W, we're going to pull it up. And let's give this a subdivision of 30. And we'll do 6 in height. Okay. Now, before we do anything else, we're just going to hit R and we're going to scale it somewhat. Hit W and pull that up. That's maybe a bit high, so we'll just bring that down. That looks slightly better. Okay. And before we move it down, we're going to start to shape our cup. So right click vertex, drag click the bottom row, hit R, start to scale that in. Then we're going to take this one and we're going to scale that out slightly. We'll do that one as well. And then this one, let's see, how high are we? Just a little less. And then we're going to move up to the top one. And we're just going to flare that out just a little bit. And before we smooth this, we're going to go to Mesh Tools, Insert Edge Loop Tool, Option Box, Single Setting, that's fine. And we're going to add an edge loop down here. And hit Q on your keyboard. Okay. Right click Object Mode, hit 3. And as you can see, we need some help on the top there. Hit 1. What we're going to do is right click, go to face, and I'm just going to select these faces here. Come on. Almost there. A little bit too much going on there. Yeah, that should be okay. We're going to hit delete to get rid of that. Then we're going to right click, go to object mode. We're going to go to edit mesh, extrude under face, and give it a thickness of 0.1. Okay, and now we're going to select it, right click object mode, and hit 3. Okay, that already looks a lot better. All right, now for the ear of our mug. What's that there? Hit 4. We seem to have a slight problem. Looks like I took out part of the bottom there, so I'm just going to go Control Z. I'll just move this guy out of the way. Let's see. Of course, that's not going to move back. Oh, there you go. So apparently I had those faces selected. So right click face. We don't want that. Okay. So just going to quickly fix that. And sometimes you have things like that happen, and then you shouldn't be discouraged. Just go back in and fix it. Okay? And delete that. Right click object mode, edit mesh, extrude under face, 0.1. Select it in object mode, hit 3 to smooth it out. That looks better, and we're good. Okay. Now we're going to create the ear for our cup. So for that, we're going to kind of align with one of these grid lines here. Okay. So we're going to right click, go to face, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay. And we're going to delete those. Right click object mode. I'll hit 1. So it's nice and square again, and we'll sort that in a sec. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start to create that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a polygon cube, and this should have, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices here, if I'm not correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we're going to create a cube, and we're going to pull that up, and we are actually going to, not that one, that one. Okay, we're going to set that up. Okay, then in height, because we are going to curve this, we'll do 10 to start with. Okay, then we're going to hit E, and we're going to rotate that by 90 degrees, and we're going to slowly get that into position. And as you can see, there's still quite a lot to do, but that's fine. Let's check it from this view here. We're going to hit 4 for wireframe mode. So we're able to kind of get this guy in proportion. So we're going to align it with the top left corner. Then we're going to hold down D to move our pivot point. Bring it up there. And now we can hit R, and we can scale it in like so, and then scale it in like that, just so it's roughly where it needs to be. Okay, then we are going to probably stretch it out a bit like that, and then we're going to go to our animation tab, create deformers, nonlinear, and bend. And let's see, I can't see my bend handle, so, but luckily we're good. Minus 90 degrees. We're going to select it, edit, delete by type, history. So now we can hit E and we can rotate it. We're going to check it from this view here. We're going to hit W, we're going to bring that down. And as you can see, it needs some tweaking. We're going to hit R, we're going to scale it and hit E and rotate it a little. Hit W and start to move that roughly in position. Scale it down a bit more and bring that in like so. Rotate it back just slightly. And now we'll see if we can get these guys connected. Okay, looks like we need to move it over from this view. Okay, we're going to move in and we're going to right click, go to face, and we're going to take out these faces. And let's do the same down here. 1 and 2. There we go. And then we're going to right click, go to object mode, select this guy and go to polygon menu, mesh combine. We're going to right click at a vertex and I'm going to shift select these two and go to edit mesh and merge components. Select that one and that one. Let's try that again. 1, 2, merge components. 1, 2. Should be able to hit G, but it's not playing ball. Come on, I'll get in a bit closer. Maybe that helps. Come on. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. Every time I hit G, it's not responding. And it should. Okay. We're going to go up here. 1 and 2. And again, not responding. We'll get there eventually. 1 and 2. And keep on, yes, there we go. And I'm just hitting G, and this time it actually worked. Okay. And I'll do the same down here. I'll just pause the video so you guys don't have to sit through that. I'm going to do exactly the same. Be back in a sec. Right, guys. Well, these are now all set, so we should be good there. We're going to do a test smooth. So we're going to right click on object mode, select it, and hit 3, which will give us something like this. And if you want, you can decide to select this, hit 1 to go back, and just tweak the edges a little bit to kind of manipulate the shape. So we're going to right click, go to edge, and we're just going to double click on these edges. and only these edges. Okay, we're going to hit R, and we're going to scale that in, and maybe hit W and pull them out, and just raise them a little bit if you like. Okay, right click object mode, hit 3 to smooth out, which will give you a slightly different shape, but that kind of depends on what your preference is. Okay. Okay, so now that we got all that, what we can do is kind of decorate it a little bit. So we're gonna right click at object mode, and I'm gonna select both of these, right click, assign new material. We'll do a blend. There we go, and we'll make that white. And let's set the reflectivity to 0.75. Okay. All right, so what else? Let's say we want a little bit of decoration or whatnot. Okay, right click face, and you're gonna have this band here, which looks kind of cool, I think. Right click, assign new material. We'll do another blend. We'll do, I don't know, blue, why not? And again, reflectivity 0.75. Okay, we'll take our saucer here, and we're just gonna check how this is gonna sit. So we're gonna just push that down for now, so we know where we need to be. And we'll right click, go to face, and let's select that face row and that face row. Okay, and we'll right click, assign existing material, blend 2. Okay, so we got all that. Let's quickly set up our scene for our render. So we'll take a polygon plane, hit R, scale that out, right click, assign new material. Let's do a Fong E, and let's see what kind of color we'll do. We'll do maybe we'll do something that is red, but then a very dark red. Okay, just check our cup here to make sure that it's not floating and not pushing through. Yep, looks okay. We're gonna set up our resolution gate. Let's put it at an angle so we can see the whole deal. There we go. Bookmark it. View, bookmark, edit bookmark. We'll call it new. Apply and close. Now let's create some lights. Create light, point light. Hit W to move it up, and 7 to see the effect of our light. And we'll do one here. Hit Control D. I'll move on over and up here. And for that one, we'll reduce the intensity to 0.65. I'm going to go back to our bookmark, go to our render settings. Come on, render settings. There we go. I'm going to do this in mental ray, my common tab, HD 1080 for my image size. Quality, we'll do 1.5. Indirect lighting, I'm going to use global illumination and image-based lighting. Okay, we're going to minimize that. Just going to quickly find an HDRI image that I want to use, and I have some studio lighting presets here. We'll do this one, and you can find these on the web, mostly for free. Just look for a free HDRI image and you should be okay. So that's all set up. I'm just going to pause the video while I hit render, so you guys don't have to wait for that, and let's see what we come up with. Okay, see you in a bit. Right, guys, well, there you have it. There's our cup and saucer. Turned out okay, I think. Yeah. Hopefully the video was helpful. If you got any questions, you can, leave a comment or check out my Facebook page where a couple of subscribers are hanging out and exchanging ideas and so forth. That said, thank you guys for watching as always, and see you guys next time. Bye.